Hey there all, how you doing? Danny Stewart here for BassJapanDirect.com with a simple room mic naked sound review. So, in the key of E as bloody usual, how boring. On this Ibanez RS824 from 1982. Wow, what a coincidence. The serial number is D824. It begins with D824. Isn't that a coincidence when it's an 824? Crazy. But anyway, this thing it's playing nicely now. That was with the tone up, balanced. Let's go with the tone down, balanced. Halfway. So this is with quite a low action. It's 1.5 millimeters, and these are medium gauge strings. So it's basically going from 45 to instead of 110, I think it's 100. So medium light gauge. And it's playing nicely. The rear pickup. So I'll tell you the story behind this first, as I go on the rear pickup, and you just take a listen to that. So it came to me with absolutely no frets, and it had been sort of like, it was like a homemade sort of fretless job. So pretty poorly done. And it seems obvious to me that it had been left probably in a dark, moist corner somewhere, where it had definitely succumbed to some kind of moisture damage here. You can see on the fretboard that's what those markings are. However, I brought it in because A, I like to save instruments that clearly have been neglected, and B, I knew, it being an Ibanez made by Fujigen, that it's probably still okay, and it's probably salvageable despite this. And yeah, my suspicions are proven to be correct. So it's quite beautiful. It's a beautiful sounding instrument on the rear pickup there. That was halfway. This is full on the tone. And then front pickup. So yeah, I refretted it. Basically what I did was I cleaned up the fretboard, oiled the truss nut, did maintenance on that, cleaned up the hardware, and I was considering to repaint the body because it's got some chips and dings around it, but it's not that bad. It's like B rank for its age, something like that. It's not too bad. You know, on a first glance, the body looks good, yeah. And then you'll notice that it's got some pocks and chips here and there, you know, but it adds the character, and I think that looks good with the fretboard and neck as it is. So it would look a bit strange if the body looked fresh and new on this with this old neck. So I thought I'd just leave that. Yeah, the body is great. It's mahogany. as far as I could tell. It's a solid mahogany body, which is really nice. The hardware was in nice condition. I cleaned it up using using metal cleaner, and it's come up pretty nice and shiny. And the frets I used are, these are silver nickel, small size frets. And yeah, there's a slight bit of ramping up to the top of the fretboard, so fret dressing was necessary to even that out. Like, it still could do with just a tiny bit of a tweak here and there, but generally it's really good and it plays very nicely. So and the truss operates like, if I tighten it, it'll choke out. If I loosen it, it'll give it more relief. Right now it's the optimal setup, I believe. I think it's optimal right now where it is. So let's just go with the tone down front pickup. Yeah. And let's turn the treble up. So yeah, I mean, a couple of tweaks here and there, but that need to be done. But otherwise, playing great, sounding good. This is, by the way, with a 1.5mm action at the 12th fret, and I think it feels really comfortable. And yeah, in the working part of the bass, down at the lower notes, it feels really slick, smooth. It's just super comfortable to play down here. Gets a little bit higher up towards the top of the fretboard, which is normal. But yeah, it's superb, playing nicely. I'm glad that I was able to salvage it, and I hope that somebody would give it a home. So of course, if this was in really good condition, if it was like, if it hadn't been refretted and it didn't need, it didn't have water damage or anything like that, it would be listing for more like $800, something like that. But because it's of course not in such great cosmetic condition, it's a bit cheaper than I would usually list it, and I'm open to offers as well. Everything is original, apart from the frets. Even the knobs are original, although they are very old, and they have some cracks in them actually. But yeah, hopefully you consider it. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you again for the next one.